In this video, I've attempted to minimize the three main costs of travel, that is transport, accommodation, and food. I spent a total of $54 in 6 days, and I have to say this would not have been possible without the enormous generosity of the locals. I'm a big advocate for contributing to local economies, but if you want to travel far and frequently and your wallet is your limit, you have to find other ways to give back, which is why I make these videos in hope that you will visit these countries and potentially spend money of your own.
Final day in Iraqi Kurdistan. Today I think I'm just going to go explore some of the lesser known local spots with my couchsurfing host. Pretty tired. I slept well on my sizable bed, but it's all catching up to me. At 3 o'clock I will head to the airport to catch my flight back to Dubai. I just finished breakfast with my host. We had a local Kurdish breakfast. It was really delicious. I had a side of yogurt mixed in with a local honey, sourced up in the mountains, not from the man-made beehives, which I saw today, but from actual beehives up in the trees. I'm in the open air market in Erbil, and in this particular section, this is where they do a lot of the banking and the money trading. It's essentially an open air bank where you see people piling cash onto tables. This exists because they don't have a very formalized banking system, so a lot of this is just done open in the streets. So this is the lock to the bank. That's it. And you can lock and leave. Wow! And it's safe? Or you have cameras? Cameras here. And it's possible to have these open air markets like that because the city is very safe. There's very little crime. You'll see the market stalls at night. They don't pack away their goods. They just cover them over with a tarp, and people don't steal. And there's a couple of reasons for that. One is a lot of people know each other. There's a very strong sense of community. Everyone either knows each other or knows a member of someone's family. Also, there's a lot of eyes on the street. There's people everywhere in this city. So if you steal something, someone will see you. And if they don't, there's also the digital eyes on the street. Every street corner has multiple CCTV cameras, which you don't notice initially because there's a lot of stuff everywhere. And by law, if you open a store in Erbil, you have to install a CCTV camera. If you don't, they can shut down your store if ever there's been a crime committed. Whether you agree with it or not, it seems to be quite effective in Iraqi Kurdistan. And so my trip is drawing to a close, and what a trip it has been. I've met lots of really cool, awesome people. I've seen some incredible landscapes. I've been subjected to many random acts of kindness beyond anything I've experienced in other places in the world. It's one of these places where the easy things are hard and the hard things are easy. There's a complete absence of public transport to get you from A to B, but to fill that gap, there's very hospitable people who will willingly pick you up and literally go out of their way to take you to your destination. It pains me a little bit that this part of the world, it's a very stigmatized place, but we forget that a country is made up of many places and many regions, and these differ from place to place. And we also forget that people do not equal politics. The people here are wonderful. They have good hearts, they are very well natured. I will see you on my next adventure.
$6 days and $54 later, and I'm back in Dubai, just in time for work the following day. And And as with many other weekends, my colleagues will never comprehend the wild adventures I've just had. Perhaps it's time I send them this video. If you've made it this far, thank you for watching. I greatly appreciate you. Take good care of yourself, and if you can, someone else too.